We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.
Hello there, I hope you and your family are enjoying yourselves this festive season. It's a time to enjoy and also reflect on some of the good moments that we have had on this year. That's why we here on Able Differently, we are reflecting on some of the stories that were outstanding throughout the year. I'm your host, Ruth Mweni. Let's get started.
Learning different is the statement that drives Kenya Community Center for Learning, KCCL, a community school that provides alternative education to students with special needs. The school was founded in 2001 by Astrid Robertson in her house, and years later, the center has grown to serve so many children in the community.
KCCL is a parent-run school. It's parent-owned, and it's actually a trust. So it's not it's a non-profit. It's not for-profit organization. It was started in 2001 by a parent, an American lady called Astrid, who was here on a short assignment. She had a daughter with autism, and she could not find a school which could offer the kind of intervention or learning environment for her daughter. So she started this school in Lavington, in a house. A house was rented, and within a short time, the school population grew up to about 20 students. At the end of her stay in Kenya, when she was relocating to the US, the school had just about 23 students, and it had to shut down momentarily because she was the key support. Now, what happened was that the parents who were there then, the parents of the children then, decided that they wanted the school to continue. So they came together and reopened the school, and we changed the model from an individual to a school owned by parents. From there, we've been in Lavington for a while. Then we moved to this location, which is behind TRM in Thika Road. One of the key reasons we moved is we were really getting a lot of requests from parents who stay in this side of Nairobi. So we felt this would be a central location. And by moving here, we have moved to a population of over 100 students. We have about 115 students, and we even have a waiting list.
Children with special needs need an enabling environment for them to be able to realize their full potential. And this is exactly what KCCL is all about.
My daughter, she's finishing next month, and already she'll be doing her internship at Jacaranda School. So the principal here has already written to Jacaranda to explain to them what she can do, her capabilities. So now she'll be interning there for about 3 months. They support us to gradually transition into employment. As we speak, one of our alumni is employed in the school also as a teacher assistant. So that's one way by which we're having the students already employed, getting employment opportunities.
The programs in the school include academics, vocational training, placements and assessment, as well as therapy. Classes just like other children, but special attention is given to the learning capabilities of each and every student.
You unscrew them one at a time and put them back in the container.
Okay. Empty your screen, please. Empty your screen. Good. Cecilia, Maya, the screen is not empty. Empty your screen. Yeah. Control Z, Control Z. Good. Now, so take the first thing is, we take this triangle. See this triangle? So, draw for me this triangle.
Okay.
Like that. As simple as that, right?
Apart from learning in class, the school has invested extensively on nurturing the talents of their students. Sports and performing arts dominating the skills and talents in this community. Recently, the school produced a few students to represent Kenya in athletics, that is cycling and bashe.
I feel like really happy that you know well. In the Special Olympics, you go to your families, whatever, and a cousin, and then you batching yourself. And I wanted the goal that I'm a champion.
And we are headed to Abu Dhabi for the international competitions. And yes, we are happy about it.
I'm going to present Kenya for the World Special Olympic in Dubai. Yes, I like cycling because it's my passion. I think I was born with it to be champion.
I'm an athletic leader from Special Olympics Kenya. So I started this program. They taught me how to be a leader, how to say speeches. I couldn't say speeches. Even here I am, I couldn't talk with you now. But now I'm perfect. I can say Special Olympics have helped me a lot. And there's this program that is happening, a leadership program in Azerbaijan. And we'll go there and represent Special Olympics Kenya and our school KCCL.
Vincent, who is the school's coach, is happy with the progress and great interest the students are showing in sports.
So we participated in Special Olympics, and I'm very proud to say that the athletes did so well. We have 2 of our athletes who qualified to go and represent the Kenya country in Special Olympics World Games that are going to happen in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, next year in March.
It is such good progress that attracts individuals of goodwill to the school to see that the lives of these children are improved to the better. Jen from Positive Exposure and Greg brought in a whole new cycling experience to the school.
I chose KCCL because for me, one, it's one of the centers that really promotes learning differently. Every kid in this school is so amazing and they do whatever they are good at so well. So for me, seeing all of them engage in sports, even those that really can't do other forms of sport, was really an accomplishment. So seeing the kids and how they're all responding to the inclusive cycling, I see we have actually a good path to take and promote more sports activities that are more adaptive to every children, because again, every children has a right to play too.
The idea behind the project is to bring equipment. So we were able to get the equipment donated by BORP, my organization in the United States. And we brought the equipment, and then it's sort of a sampling of the type of bikes that people with a different range of disabilities can ride. And then train Jane and train the teachers at this school to use that equipment with the students, beginning with the students at this school, but then hopefully moving on to making people from other parts of the Kenyan community able to use those bicycles.
In performing arts, the school has a music center where those who are interested in music and playing instruments can work from. Where there is music, dance is definitely present.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go too far.
'Cause we're differently abled, differently. 'Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Welcome back. You are watching Able Differently, a program like no other. Today we are focusing on stories that are not only unique but also inspiring. Take a look.
In some part of Kenya, disability is seen as a burden and a curse, and some of the children with disability are killed or neglected.
Some weeks ago, we heard about a terrible report about what's happened with disabled children in Kenya. I'm sad to realize that no local authority have reacted. I'm impressed about how authorities look at this like any other report. And this report is saying that in Kenya, children with disabilities are being killed. Not only ignore them, we kill them.
Some of these cases have made organizations and institutions to come up with ways of creating awareness and at the same time give children and persons with disabilities dignity.
From a very humble beginning, the institution has grown to become a home more than an institution for special needs children. Our mission is to empower our students with skills and information to enable them manage their life and live independently.
Orion Community Training Center takes care of children and youth with intellectual disability by giving education, rehabilitation and vocational training.
Tunafurahia hiyo center sana. Imetusaidia watoto zamani walikuwa wamefungiwa kwa manyumba. Wazazi wanaenda vibarua, watoto wanaachwa hapo bila chakula. Lakini wakati hawa fathers walikuja wadonorione, tukafurahi sana.
On Tuesday, 16 students from the center graduated after undergoing training in farming at the center.
Asante, 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 asante wazee wetu, asante ndugu zetu, asante baba zetu. Kwa hiyo heshima ni gwaride la heshima kwa watoto wetu ambao wanafunzi leo.
It was a colorful ceremony and every person who stood up to speak got challenged and wished to do more for the center and persons with disabilities at large.
The Orion Community Training Center is to be applauded for the great work it does for the most marginalized in the Kenyan society. The Embassy of Ireland is a great supporter of the Orion community initiatives.
I feel I've not done enough as a nominated member of the County Assembly to assist our children here. But I want to say that each day starts with one step. 1,000 kilometers start with one step. And this is an eye-opener to me. And being a member of the County Assembly and also in the Education Department, I will make sure that we get bursary to help you, Father Alex, so that the institution gets some bursary from us in the County Assembly.
Father Alejandro was even more happy to see the milestone these students have made, although according to him, much more is yet to be done.
I feel fortunate, but also I'm very concerned. There is much left to do for these young people. They need for us to believe in them. And like all of us, they need opportunities by right and not by pity.
He further challenged leaders to honor their promises that they made when taking up leadership.
We all promise that the most vulnerable people will be our priority. Today, we have so many seminars, so many conventions, so many research, so many documents, so many trips, so many international conference to attend. But if we don't touch the life of our people, we are lost.
The students were happy that this day finally came after so much preparation and anxiety. They were awarded not only certificates but also trophies.
Mimi nasikia mzuri sana. Na furaha sana. Tunaongea na watoto huko na tunaongea na walimu.
Napenda kufanya kazi ya shamba. Napenda huwa nalima. Siku ya leo tumegraduate. And I feel poor.
The center has prepared them well, and they are confident that they will be up to the task ahead.
Since we started the training, and they have worked so hard, because we have faced so many challenges on the way. And where we have reached now, it's a tremendous work. They are now successful, and we cannot just live like that. We are going to support them up to the last minute.
Each student has a bank account and attached to a mentor who will continue to walk the journey further with them and make their dream come true.
When I came here, I had an open mind, and one thing I've learned which has struck me is they have a lot of potential. All they need is the skills.
When I got the call to participate in this project, the first time I was really scared, because honestly, you think about mentors and you think about them and you're like, those are people who know everything, like they have experience in life, and I'm just a mere student. But then I realized that it's never too early to start making a change in your society, especially if you're aware of the challenges these people face. So I was aware that being a disabled person, it's very easy for people to be segregated from the community, for them not to be included, for them to be mistreated and abused and neglected. So I took this opportunity as an opportunity for me to debunk these stereotypes that they should be neglected and they should be abused, but rather that they should be included in society and that they should be given a chance to show their awesomeness. Because honestly, these people are amazing. They have great spirit, they have great character, and they have great potential. And I think as a young person, I would encourage every other young person to not only come to Orione Center and participate and help, but also to look at their communities and see where they can impact people and where they can make a change, because I think this is our society, and if we don't make a change, then who will?
Parents and guardians are thankful and proud of their children.
This is true jubilation for us, and anybody she meets out there, she tells them that she's graduating and you need to come. So she's truly excited to be able to graduate. And for me, it's more than that, because I have both my parents who passed. So for me, representing my parents who invested their time, who invested their energy, they invested so much for her to be in the situation that she is in right now. So it's a true honor for me to be able to represent them, even though they're not here.
We are very happy to see him graduating today. We never thought that this day will come, but finally it's here. We are happy for him. The joy that we have cannot be expressed by words, but actions only. So for him, we're very happy for him, and we thank the Orion Center for the opportunity that it gave him, and we really congratulate him, because he has made maximum use of the opportunity that he was given.
During the graduation, the trainers and teachers were also awarded for the good work they have done and continue to do at the center.
I work with people, both youth and children with disabilities related to speech and language. On speech, I deal with different cases such as articulation, fluency issues, and stuttering. On language, I deal with related issues like expressive language disorder and receptive language disorder. On receptive language disorder, these children have difficulty in understanding or maybe following instruction. And children with expressive language disorder, here they have difficulty in expressing their needs and engaging themselves in a conversation. They are very good in following instruction, but when it comes to engaging in conversation or maybe asking for their needs, they have a challenge.
Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Miriam Wanjiku Washira was born in a family of 4 children. At the age of 5, Wanjiku's mother discovered some delays in her milestones.
Hii condition nilianza nikiwa na 5 years. Nakumbuka siku ya kwanza nilikuwa nje, nilikuwa na marafiki zangu, tulikuwa tunacheza. Alafu hizo vidole nikaanza kusikia vidole hii mkono yenye iko na bandage, nikaanza kusikia hizo vidole zinagwarana. Alafu sasa zikaendelea kugwarana mpaka ikaanza kutoa damu. Alafu nikaingia kwa nyumba nikaonesha mama kaenda kanunia elastoplast plaster, alafu akanifunga kwa kidole. Sasa hivyo ndio wenye ilianza, kidole moja ikaenda mpaka kwa vidole zote. Alafu na hii mkono sasa moja pia ikaanza kushake kabisa yenye siwezi shika kitu. Alafu ikaenda hivyo mpaka sasa nikaanza kushake mkono yote mbili na miguu mpaka hata na kichwa.
Her medical journey kicked off at the age of 5 as they tried to get answers on what had happened to their daughter.
Nikapelekwa hospitali na wazazi wangu, walinishughulikia, walinipeleka hospitali mingi, lakini hizo hospitali zote hawakuwa ni kama hawakuwa najua condition yenye niko nayo. So walikuwa wananipea madawa, dawa ikikosa kuwork na changewa dawa hivyo.
As she grew up, her mother got advice from one of the physiotherapists to take Wanjiku to Kijabe.
Tulisiwa tukaambiwa tuende kwa it's a hospital in Nyahururu. Tukaenda huko Nyahururu, huko nilikuwa naenda kufanyiwa physiotherapy. Sasa wenye tulifika huko, hiyo physiotherapist wenye alinifanyia mazoezi akaniambia niende Kijabe, sababu huko Kijabe kulikuwa na neurologist mwenye alikuwa huko, na hiyo neurologist alikuwa mzungu. So akasema twende neurosurgeon. Akasema niende hiyo neurosurgeon.
This led to the discovery of what was ailing Wanjiku.
Ndio akasema hii ugonjwa inaitwa dystonia. It's a movement disorder. Ina cause mtu anakosa kuwa na control ya movement zake kama venye niko. So ndio akaanza kunipea madawa.
In 2014, after a negative response to the drugs she was taking, the neurosurgeon decided to push through with the surgery, which would help stop vigorous shaking.
The first surgery ilikuwa ni 2014. Akanifanyia hiyo surgery. Hiyo surgery ilienda for 8 hours. And then after hiyo surgery nikaamuka nikaona kuna improvement. Ili improve so much juu at least sikuwa na shake sana, lakini bado singeweza kujipea chakula.
Like any other person with a disability, Wanjiku's family went through stereotypes associated with persons with disabilities.
Unajua mtu akiwa na disability, hiyo ni obvious. Watu watakuwa ukitembea sasa ukitembea on the streets, unaona watu wanakuangalia ukitembea on the streets. Zamani nilikuwa siku hata nataka kutoka nje juu ya venye nilikuwa na shake sana. So nilikuwa na feel embarrassed, na feel ashamed. Lakini sasa siku hizi venye saa at least hii condition at least imepunguka. So niko na confidence.
Wanjiku has been through different schools from Eldoret to Kisumu and back to Nairobi. This did not favor her. As a result, her parents hired a tutor who came to teach Wanjiku at home.
Wazazi wangu kwanza waliniandikia mwalimu kwa sababu by then hatukuwa tunajua any special school. So nikaandikia mwalimu, nikasoma kuanzia nursery mpaka class 5 ndio kwenye niliachia.
Her passion has always been drawn from computers, and through this, her parents opened a small business for her, which she is currently running by the help of her mother.
Nikaongea na wazazi wangu, alafu nikawaambia Nikamwambia nataka kufungua kazi ya kuprint, ya kufanya photocopy, kufanya lamination, scanning, hizo zote. Sasa hiyo ndio yenye nafanya.
Wanjiku is set to undergo a surgery that will cost her family 6 million Kenyan shillings, and she requests all the well-wishers who might be touched by her story to help out.
Kuna hiyo surgery ya 3 yenye nastahili kufanywa Austria, na hiyo surgery nikifanyiwa nitaweza ku get back my control ya movement. So hiyo surgery it is quite expensive, ni 6 million, na hiyo 6 million wazazi wangu hawana. Tumejaribu ku raise that money but tujakuwa successful. So naomba kwa wale wenye wataweza, kwa wale wenye wataguzwa na hii story yangu, ningeomba wanitumie hata kama ni 10 bob, whatever amount. Sikatai whatever amount. Ndio nasemanga usidharau little from humble beginnings. So mi naomba mnisaidie without kuraise hiyo pesa, ndio niweze kwenda Austria, niweze kufanywa surgery na niweze kukuwa na control ya movements zangu. Nitashukuru sana. Mungu atawabariki.
Being able differently, Wanjiku does most things with her legs, like operating her phone, cutting her nails and writing, which most of us can't do. However, she had a parting shot to those living with disabilities.
Msijifilia sympathy, na mnastahili mtafute a passion kama mimi niko na passion ya computer.
That's all for today. Let's meet next week, same time. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Have been your host, Ruth Mweni. Bye-bye.